What's up, you movie collecting psychotics, and welcome back to the Lucid Nightmare. I'm your host as always, Jay Schatzer, and it is time for a movie haul video. And this one is straight from Vinegar Syndrome. They had their subscriber week sale going on, and I always go on to the deals that are happening daily throughout it. I have pretty much most everything that I want from them in those deals, but there were a few that I was able to grab. So it's not going to be a really long video, but I just wanted to show them off because they just came in. But let's start it off right now. The movies are, well, the first one is the third in a trilogy. I own the other two, but I never got around to getting the third one. So I picked it up. It is Angel 3, the final chapter. And unlike the Friday the 13th movies, this was the final chapter of this series. And I've yet to see the first two. But the trailers intrigued me, and I wanted to complete the series, so I got the third one. But looks like a cool revenge kind of film with a cool chick in it, kicking ass and taking names. And yeah, and it came with a slipcover too, which is pretty unusual for being a release that's fairly old now, so I guess they just weren't selling. But yeah, if you know me and slipcovers, I could live without them. It doesn't really matter. I wouldn't pay the price of a movie to get a slipcover. But if I get one when I order one, okay, whoop-de-doo. But I would never go around to kind of complete a slipcover collection. If that's your thing, that's awesome. Just not mine. I want the movies. The movies are what I seek. But yeah, Angel 3. The final chapter. Next up is a ridiculous flick I watched maybe a year or two ago during the summer. I think we watched it down the cottage. A whole bunch of the guys got together. It's a riff on Jaws, but the main killer is, if you can believe it, it's a lawnmower. What the hell? But it follows the exact same beats of the original Jaws. It's actually really entertaining. It all takes place on a golf course. It's called Blades. And it's pretty much a rogue lawnmower that's killing people on a golf course. And there's a big event coming up. They can't cancel it, even though there's deaths happening. And then, wouldn't you know it, the lawnmower decides to kill everyone on the big event at the golf course. And it's just ridiculous. But they play it fairly straight, so that's what makes it even more wonderful. It's just so odd of a film. But I had to pick it up. I've had my eye on it for a while after seeing it and just never got around to grabbing it up, but it was a good, decent price. Had to grab it and put it in the collection. Blades. What'll they think of next? Let's move it on to a movie that I actually never really heard of before. I watched the trailer and I was intrigued by it, so it's kind of a slasher film with a bunch of girls in a dormitory, and they kind of awaken up a spirit through a Ouija board, and they're all killed off one by one. Really interesting premise, straight out of the 80s. This one is 1984. It's Girls School Screamers, and the cover's pretty wicked. But yeah, it's an interesting looking film. There's the inside there. But yeah, I'll have to check it out because I love the 80s, and it just sounds like a really cool premise. I love when people are trapped in a location trying to survive, whether it's supernatural or an actual killer like in a slasher flick, or zombies. I just love that kind of premise. So, hey, we'll see what the hell this is even like. But like I said, I never really heard of it until I saw Vinegar Syndrome was releasing it, and then I kind of was remembered about it when I saw it come up for the sale. Yeah, Girls School Screamers. If anyone's seen it, let me know. Yeah, I have no idea. But up next is a movie I watched partially. I didn't get a chance to finish it. It's like a rock musical from the 80s. Very oddball, very strange. It's a sci-fi mixture. It is Voyage of the Rock Aliens. And you'll recognize that guy from Nightbreed right there, I believe. And yeah, it's about an alien guy that comes down, or an alien race that comes down and tries to mingle with teenagers in the 80s or whatever this world is. And there's leather-clad punk guys and musicals, and it's just a very strange film. But I did enjoy from what I was seeing. It's an oddball flick, and I had to pick it up. But yeah, I don't really have much more to say about it. It's just a very odd film that I had to own. Voyage of the Rock Aliens. So sue me. I don't know. But next up, this is a movie I really want to check out. It's an 80s slasher flick from 1984. Another 84. This one, it revolves around, I don't know if it's college or high school sports, and a killer that kills people various ways, like through javelins and stuff like that, like a track meet kind of thing. It's called Fatal Games, and the cover always threw me off because the cover reminds me of a like Japanese early 2000s flick or something like that. But the original is kind of shitty cover. I mean, I don't really feel like putting that on the front. But yeah, it looks really cool. Just from the stills in the trailer that I saw, really is set in the 80s with that 80s style, that 80s slasher sensibility. And I just love the premise of the killer using various kind of sports equipment to kill people, I guess. So Fatal Games is it. And if you've seen it, let me know what you think about it. I'm probably going to check this one out sometime soon because I have that 80s slasher itch. But yeah, Fatal Games. This is the one that I was going through the sale, and this is the one that I really kind of solidified, or I guess made it the reason I felt I could buy more movies, because, well, if I keep buying them and add to the cart or whatever, I have Fatal Games, so that was worth the purchase alone. Really, this is the one I've been waiting for forever for it to come down in price to kind of check it out for myself. But Fatal Games. But last but definitely not least is a movie that I bought in the sale, but I forgot that I own it. I hate when that happens, and I said that in one of the last videos that I had. It's right here, up here, my sci-fi corner, and it is Creature. Now, I think I've actually bought this movie so many different times, because there was a guy that used to come on the channel. I don't know if any of you guys ever remember it. I can't remember what his name was, but every video I ever put up, he said, please review Creature. So I thought he was talking about this movie, so I bought it on DVD. The DVD's somewhere. But it wasn't that one. It was some miniseries with a shark man or something like that. And so I was like, okay. So I had the DVD of it. And so then I ended up upgrading it to a Blu-ray for this one, but I don't remember upgrading it. So I bought it again during this sale. So I have an extra copy. I'm probably going to give it to my friend tonight when I go over for our Monday movie nights that we do. But if he doesn't have it, he might have it already. I'm not sure. He's got a lot of Vinegar Syndrome stuff. But yeah, Creature. It looks crazy space flick in the vein of Alien. But I have not seen it before. I've got to sit down and see it. And I have to sit down and see that other Creature miniseries, because I did end up buying it on DVD way back in the day, but he gave up. He probably unsubscribed, because it went on for at least 3 or 4 years of this guy every video asking, when are you going to do Creature? When are you going to do Creature? I don't like being told what to do over and over again. So even if I wanted to do the movie, I wouldn't have done it at that point. I don't fall for peer pressure, I guess is the best way to say it. But yeah, Creature. This is this Creature. Maybe someday if he comes back, if you guys can find him, I will do the Creature miniseries from the 90s. But yeah, I have Creature ×2. Whoop-de-doo. But that is my Vinegar Syndrome subscriber week sale pickup. But yeah, it's a lot of cool stuff. And I love Fatal Games. That's the whole reason I jumped on the sale when I saw that. But guys, that's it for me. Hopefully you like that one and you saw something you want to pick up yourself. If you got time in your hands, leave a comment, of course, subscribe, all that jazz. But I will see you the next Lucid Nightmare. See ya, guys.